Hey, happy Monday, everyone. It's Kat with Kat Warren Photo. Today's video focuses on batch editing in Lightroom. Now, I first started out by rating the pictures I would like to eventually edit. Most of the time, this process works with similar frames, meaning the same setting and light placement of a series of photos will usually give the best results. On the other hand, you can definitely tweak some settings if adjustments are needed. Now, after I lift the shadows from the Adobe presets, I'll adjust the settings under the Basics panel. Again, starting from the exposure bar and working my way down to the saturation slide. Then, I'll adjust the tone curves. In this picture, I only slightly modify the blue curve. Next, I go into the mixer panel and desaturate some orange from her skin and some yellow from the trees. Now, let's pop that split screen up to see our progress. Okay, now let's have fun with some color grading. I'm going for a more natural look, so we'll stay close to the middle of the wheel. We'll incorporate a radial gradient into the mix now in order to draw some separation between her and the background. We'll keep going with the gradients, but this time include two linear gradients on either side of her to darken the surroundings. Now, I'm not quite satisfied with the brightness on her, so let's add another radial gradient onto her face for further depth. And the same thing with the linear gradients. We'll go ahead and add one last gradient starting from the bottom of the photo, working our way up past her boots and up to her chest. I'm nearly finished with this particular photograph. Let's do a split screen really quickly. Okay, let's play around with some vignetting now. And let's pop a lot of grain into this portrait. Of course, all of this is subjective, but I love grain in my portraits for that extra moody effect. Okay, that looks good. I think we're about done with this first photo. Okay, so let's move on to the second. Now, we're going to copy and paste the settings from the first portrait onto these subsequent images and move the existing masks to fit the next photos. Now, you can do this a few ways, either by pressing the previous button right under your right panel, or by right-clicking the original portrait, manually selecting the attributes you want to incorporate onto your next portraits, and then pasting these settings onto the other images. Now, once you do this, you can select the already existing masks and either move or delete them to adjust for various positions of the subject. And there you go, folks. Batch editing for several photos using a temporary preset that we just made from one initial edit. Comment and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy this workflow. Thanks again, Kat Warren Photo.